Well, hey there, rail fans and model railroaders. Welcome back to another episode of Getting Back on Track with Steve and Roxy.
So while we've been off track taking care of family business, we did manage to capture a lot of video of a print that we'd like to get together for our layout.
Now, we've shown you a lot of video of our 3D printer in action, but this time we thought we'd do something a little different. We're going to show you the process we use to get these models painted, assembled, and ready for the layout. So with that being said, let's get this work done. Okay, the next step I want to try and accomplish, which makes me really nervous because I'm not much for artistic skills as far as painting and drawing and things like that. So I don't think I'm quite steady enough for a lot of it, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. What's the worst case that I could do is I'd have to paint over it again. So I've been saving the little plastic trays the eggs come in and just cutting the top off, and the top's pretty flat, and I can save that for later for I can use for windows and things of that. But these make really good paint trays. So I can just take this and just put a little bit of the blue color down in here. And then I'm gonna see if I can actually paint within the lines here if I can. I don't know if I can do it or not, but me coming across this way. Yeah, I can see I'm going to have to do some touching up for sure. Okay, come across again. It could be something as simple as I'm just not grabbing the right brush to do this. But I'm pretty sure I can just come back in and touch a lot of this up. And of course, the very bottom part, if I'm going over, it's okay because I'm going to Be trying to make that look more concrete-like. I really wished I was a little better at this, but you know, I suppose over time I'll learn to get a little bit better at doing these kind of things. The stuff will look better as it goes, but you know, for a first attempt, it's going a little better than I expected. All right, one more side here. Come down along the bottom. It's a huge mess up there. I wonder if I can maybe wipe some off. No, that ain't gonna help. All right, we'll be coming back and touching up again, but I do like the color of the accent stripe on this, so I think that'll look pretty good. And we'll just have to come back and touch things up as we go. But, you know, hopefully this won't look too horrible. Some real light spots here. Okay. Well, hopefully we can come back and do the touch up and it'll look a little better. But in the meantime, it is what it is. So the roof for the shop building, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I didn't want to go with just the plastic roof. I wanted to see if I could get a little different look. So what I was thinking on doing was I took a piece of this 220 grit sandpaper. It's, you know, fairly smooth, but it's got some texture to it. So then I took and just traced out the shape of the roof. So I ended up with a piece like so. It's just the same. So I'm going to end up, I'll glue it to here. So here we got yellow, which wasn't the right color, but I went ahead and sprayed this off in white. And then we're going to take from here, we're going to try a dry brushing technique on it to see if we can make it look more like a rolled type roofing. So I'm just going to put this on here with the white, and I'm going to use some of this acrylic pavement paint and mix it up a little bit. And just put a little on the cloth here. So then I'm going to get a little on the brush here. And just drag it across. See if I can make some of it stand out a little bit. That's kind of the effect I was thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, something like this. So I think once we glue this on, and then we have our details for the AC units and stuff sitting on top, and I think this will look pretty good on the roof. And of course, we'll probably take and we'll do a little bit of more weathering on here and get so we can show where water's pooled in spots. And I think this will look pretty good.
So there you go. We primed our parts, got the finish coat on our building, and added accents to the office section.
And we tried a brand new technique of using sandpaper to replicate rolled roofing that goes on top of the office area. By just painting it and dirtying it up, I think it looks pretty good.
So going forward, we're going to continue with assembly and getting this build ready for our layout.
So in the meantime, you guys have a good time working on your layouts and running your trains,
Hit like and subscribe, and so you'll be notified of our next video.
and we'll see you next time here on Getting Back on Track with Steve.
And Roxy.
Bye,
Bye,
all.
guys.